Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Now, last episode, we didn't get a lot of farming done. Farming for the resurrections and the minions, because we were running around with our party, our fermented hops party. This episode, I think we might actually get a little bit of resurrection and minion farming done, but I think we might have to spend a while, we have to spend a few rounds running around with this party trying to get these creature master kills, and I think maybe a false god? No false god. But creature masters, definitely we would need to be going lower into the realms, and for that we would need to have our good, strong party. And then after that, I think we will be good to just start doing some res farming again. Alright. I think there's not really much to say or do in the hub area. So let's just go in. No need to bother with rolling. Well, no. We do need to roll if we see garbage like extra traits, or actually, I'm gonna roll for a low loot bonus, and I don't want any extra traits, and I don't want any chance to resist damage. Now, it could still be in one of the hidden traits, which I don't know if... The more I play this game, the more I don't think there should be hidden realm properties, but really... The reason I'm saying there shouldn't be hidden realm properties is because there are a couple properties that are so bad and so annoying that they just ruin the entire realm. Now, if those were removed, I think, then I wouldn't mind the hidden realm properties, because then the hidden realm properties would just be like an interesting surprise. Whereas now, the way it stands, the hidden realm properties could easily have something that just prevents you from enjoying the realm entirely. I didn't even see what the realm quest was, but whatever it was, we've already completed it. So, you know, that's pretty good. No idea what's wrong with those guys, alright, whatever. Let's do pink and yellow, because I do not want loot. No need to summon anybody at the candle, so let's just... Oh god, these guys are annoying. No need to summon at the candle, so let us just... Pilgrimage ready to hand in. So let's just do this and... run back. That's one of the 4 Rhodian creature master kills that we needed. So that's nice. That's nice. It's pretty nice. Alright. Please stop. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Another favor rank. Should we hand in the pilgrimage? I guess we probably should. You know what I should have done? I should have gone to one of the realms where we can get treasure golems to spawn, so that's gonna be the Feylands or the Swamplands. So we'll go there next round. Alright, that's how I'll do things. And I need to remember that I have to stop opening chests after I hit 28. So the way we play the game is gonna become fairly complicated. In terms of when we do or don't open chests, when we do or don't destroy destructible objects. But well, for destructible objects, it's gonna wait until after we get the achievements. But we're pretty close to getting those, so no doubt in the not too distant future we'll be able to save a bit of extra time and hassle in realms due to not having to worry about destructible objects. Anyway, let's continue. Nothing there. Nothing there. Is there anything interesting here? Not particularly. So should we just head home? Oh, we nearly missed this little guy. Volcanar rules over the Great Pando. Alright. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Is there anything of note here? No? And I think we're ready to just head away. Let's dodge this dude. Head home, hand in the project. Start a new mission. Not the pilgrimage. Anybody 84 or below is gonna be getting the old pilgrimage. Right. Well, let's go. And we've been sent back into this realm. Sorry, the sorry, I was distracted because earlier, actually yesterday, I was listening to the Daft Punk harder, better, faster, stronger, and then this the Realm Quest was reminding me of that song. Great song, by the way. I think I said the song title right. Harder, better, faster. Yeah. And I think if I'm right about the song title, then this quest title is possibly a reference to that as well. Which honestly, you know, it's a pretty great song. So it's a pretty cool thing to reference. And this realm is garbage. I don't know if I missed that, or if it was one of the hidden realm properties, the chance to resist damage. Ooh, and I was gonna say we forgot to go to a treasure golem realm, but we got really lucky because we have a treasure golem. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is why this chance to resist damage nonsense needs to be removed from this game, dude. Because fuck this garbage, man. Fuck this garbage, man. Let's kill the Beacon Master. Alright, come on. Come on, it's too early in the episode to be crashing out already. Let's keep it together. Let us keep it together. We're done with the realm. But let's see what sort of damage we can cause. Ooh, Competent Inquisitor 9 is good. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on, let's just smash up some stuff and open some chests. Like I said, these chests are only because we have the we do care about buried treasure. Yeah. These chests are only because we have the Rune of Prophecies objective. Alright, well. Pink and red is good because it gives us favor with Zante, which is okay. Right. Let's see if we can find this buried treasure easily, or whether we're gonna have to consult the map. Probably. Let's see, pink and yellow. Pink and green is a great thing to pick if you're still hunting for cards, because it gives you treasure, and you know, treasure has a good chance of being or like giving you cards, especially if your loot bonus is high. But like I said, we are done. We're done with treasure. Right? We're done with treasure, at least until new types of treasure get added that either make us super strong or new collectible items that we can get from treasure. There's that bit of treasure, right? New realm, and we're just gonna keep going. Now we're in a different realm. We got a. Oh, it's an extra trait realm. Well, this is garbage, but whatever. And I guess we got sent to the swamplands anyway. Okay, you know what? Ooh, another buried treasure. I'm okay with. Fuck off, dude. Stop it. Oh my god. What is this garbage, man? What are they? Dryads? I don't remember dryads being horrible, but maybe it's probably just the extra traits. And less indirect damage, which is certainly hindering us as well. Please. Oh, please, no. No, dude. Not these guys. Stop. Oh, God. Come on, come on. Urados, master. Alright, come on, boys. And since we're a bit ahead of the curve on favor for this for Meraxis, the god of this realm, we're gonna skip extra fights. In this realm, I guess I'll talk to this civilian. He's gonna give me treasure, which I don't really care about, but I'll talk to him. I mean, just in case some new type of NPC gets added. I know there's no new type of NPC in the current version of the game, but in case they get added in future versions, I still want to keep the habit of talking to every weird-looking person that I see in the realms. Because if I get too used to ignoring everything, then I may end up missing things when the... Fuck off, what is this? I don't know what nonsense was happening, but it was very upsetting. Alright, what are we feeling about this realm? We are feeling that we're probably done. Just running through, getting a few chests opened just to get the Rune of Prophecies thing ticked off. Speaking of which, only 3 more chests. Okay. I was like, shouldn't we be getting close to finishing that? Hopefully we can just finish that off in this realm. Wouldn't that be great? We're gonna get close. We're gonna get very close because I see a chest there as well. But unless there's one more chest hiding somewhere to the right, which there should be. Alright. Maybe not. Please. There we go. There we go. No, dude, this is it. Well, I guess this is it. Boys, this is it. So let's just go to the next realm, I suppose. Next realm. we have one more Rhodian creature master to kill. And we've got Kila to fight. Okay. Yeah, we've donated. And just to prove to you that these don't count as treasure chests, I opened it and I didn't get the Rune of Prophecy completed. Now I could go inside that portal for 2 chests and a little bit of favor, but since we only have 1 chest to get, I'm gonna stay outside because it'll keep things a little bit more brisk. And we're gonna get 2 chests with the nether boss anyway. What am I even worried about? We don't need to open any chest outside of 1 chest in this room. Get out. No more chests for the rest of this Rune of Prophecies. Oh, I say that and then immediately just muscle memory my way into another chest. Well, now no more chests for the rest of this gosh darn Rune of Prophecies. We gotta find the master, because once we kill this master, then we can start achievement grinding. So let us do that. And looks like the master was chatting with that civilian. Let's quickly kill both of them. Right, let's see what we got here. Kill these carbuncles and go here. I don't remember. I don't think this is a fight worth having because you only get a tiny amount of favor. I didn't even read how much you got, but I remember it being a pretty low, pretty paltry amount. Right, we're done. Now we need to head home, change our party, and then we need to start doing low-level rounds. Where's the exit? Oh, there's the exit. Change our party. Actually, hang on. Let me see exactly how much we get. 37. For something that forces you into a fight, giving you 37 experience is not great. Right, so let's switch over to Resurrection 2. This is the Resurrection party that also farms for minions, and now oh, I fucked up. I need to get into a fight. Well, I guess I'll go for the nether portal before I end this battle. Alright. Because we might get something useful inside the... Ooh, fuck off, dude. Yeah, we need to not be on realm instability. Right. We're getting the resurrection cycle happening again. Love to see it. should be getting some good minions summoned as well. And we're dead. Nope. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be coming. So what we need to be doing is we need to be doing this on instability 0. Didn't get to see what was inside that nether realm, that's okay. None of them are gonna die? Really? I guess none of them are gonna die? Because, Desperate Sacrifice did not trigger. Right. I guess, we'll live with that. Well, now one of them died, and now the resurrections are gonna be coming in hot. There we go. And then the Corrupted Phoenix finishes it off with a nice Star Pact. Alright. Somehow the resurrection engine stalled, which is why it's important for all of them to have all or both of the Dreadwhite traits, along with the so not the Dreadwhite, the Dreadwhite and Reclusive White trait, along with the Soul Flare traits, because it's a luck-based thing, and you can tilt it so that the luck is almost always gonna deliver an engine that just keeps running until all of the resurrections are done. But then every once in a while, all of them will fail their rolls, and you'll be left sad. Of course, if if one of them doesn't have the trait to begin with, then he's not even gonna get that roll. So you're hurting your chances of doing this. I explained all of this in the episode where we put together these parties, or I guess multiple episodes. So I don't need to rehash all of it, but it is a pretty complicated build. So I guess it is worth just occasionally reiterating some of the key parts for how it works. This time, for no particular reason, they just stopped resurrecting. Okay, they all failed their rolls, all 4 of them. This time it's going like it should. This time it's going like it should. Now, how long do we want to go in this episode? I say, again, we should go until we hand in this Rune of Prophecies. That makes the most sense to me. That makes the most sense to me. There we go. You'd love to see it. More resurrections, more minions. Alright. Okay, we gotta find a renegade to kill. And if the enemies get killed before the battle, before the resurrections can start, that's okay, because then that just means we had more turns to farm for minions. But in every few battles, or every other battle, or maybe every 2 out of 3 battles, I don't know what the exact math is, because I don't know what the exact percentage is. The chance to cast your socketed gem from your socketed spell gem from your artifact. Now we can make some assumptions, right? Like if it's a 20% chance, we can figure out what the odds are that that 5 people in a row will fail to cast that. That'll just be 0.8 raised to the power of 5. And then the odds that at least one of them will cast that will be 1 minus that. But like I said, that's just an assumption. I don't know what the actual number is. I'm sure it's up there in the wiki somewhere, or people in the Discord probably know. But I don't, and frankly, I don't care, because even knowing the number, I don't think is gonna... Knowing or not knowing the number isn't gonna affect our gameplay that much. Alright. Let's do a bit of this. Grab that. Yoink these. And get some more farming done. Now, at the end of this round, I will check to see what we're at in terms of how much we've done. But let's finish the round first. Alright. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. Battles take very long, but we are getting some good farming done while we're in them. Some sort of a tunnel going to the right. Let's check to see if there's anything useful in there. Just treasure chests. Mainly just some garbage. Okay. Okay. Let's go down, let's go down, let's go up, let's go up. And let's go hit this last thing, and I think that's gonna be the last fight we're having in this round, because there's no reason to do any candle summoning. They all died. Okay. I guess let's see if we get pink and red. We don't. Ooh, emblems. I guess this is the last fight we'll have. Alright. Alright, grab that, grab this. Ooh, Riddle Dwarf. Nearly didn't talk to this guy. Swamp Dweller has to be death. Forsaken Swamp Dweller has to be death, but let me see. Okay. Siralim Ultimate Forsaken Swamp. Weller is surely death. It is death. Alright, now let's go on to the next realm. But before that, let me just check to see how we are doing for these battle achievements. Already at some really impressive numbers for gaining minions. We're definitely going to be hitting 50,000 pretty soon, and then overtaking the numbers for resurrections, even though we started off way behind. Alright. And we gained about 1,000 resurrections as well. Even though resurrections are taking a backseat. Oh, our guys started resurrecting, but then they died. Bro, they died. Also, my corrupted phoenix is silenced. Because these guys were, they debuffed us at the start of the battle. Alright, we've got to donate wood. Which sounds like a euphemism, but it isn't. We're just delivering wood to people who need wood. I didn't want to collect treasure, but that's okay. Alright, just keep doing it. Keep summoning. Keep summoning. Keep doing it. Keep summoning as much as you can. Alright. Go to the left. Go down. Go up. Nothing of note? Well, shucks. Again, no need to go into these little portal realms, because all we're gonna get out of that is 75 favor, but it's gonna take a long time. You gotta walk all the way across that hallway, and then you gotta walk all the way back. It is worth it if you are looking for treasure, because you do get 2 treasure chests with a pretty decent loot bonus on them as well. But like I said, we are done with treasure. We're permanently done with treasure. Except for when the Rune of Prophecies is asking us to get some. Oop. My alarm went off. Sorry about that. Should have disabled that earlier. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We still didn't find the wood. All right. Right. Ooh, they've got a corrupted phoenix in their party. Hey, friend. And they have a Lucanian. That's one of the new creatures that I didn't recognize in the bottom right. Alright, corrupted phoenix, finish the job. There we go. Nice late resurrection spree. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good. There's the wood. I didn't mean to open that treasure. Okay, we can safely ignore that. Let's deliver this wood to the first house that we see. And is there a reason to stay? I don't think so. I don't see anything useful. Is there a reason to hand in this keyforge? I don't think so. So let's just go into a new realm directly. The most useless, well, the second most useless nether portal. The most useless one is the one that gives you those spell gem things, and then when they run out of when you run out of spell gems to find, then that entire room is useless. You know, those blue obelisk things. Yeah, anyway, let's just get through this. And finish these guys. No need to open the chests. Did we talk to 4080? Now we have. Gotta collect schematics. That's already done. We're gonna hold on to this assassination mission and hand it in, probably for the next Rune of Prophecies. There we go. Nice resurrections going in. Alright. Pretty good. And a Pando shrine as well. Get into this fight as well. Getting the resurrections. That's good. Alright. So for this Rune of Prophecies, I think the main thing is the Riddle Dwarves, the Pandemonium Shrines, and the buried treasures that are going to be the random encounters, the random the things that show up randomly in realms that we may wait quite a while in order for them to show up. But for the creatures that we need to kill, the other things that we need to do, the other objectives, they should just happen naturally as we go deeper into the game. Alright, come on. Let's go in and get this done. It's very difficult to commentate while doing battles. Even though it's all set up via the macro, it's just so visually overwhelming seeing all of the minions show up and all of the different, like, the chains of actions that I've set up. So if my commentary for these next few episodes seems a little bit on the scattershot side, that's probably why. Ooh, and immediately we got our resurrections going. There we go. Alright. So, it's 10:30 right now. I have to go see a show with a friend at 2, which means I need to leave at 1 p.m. It's recording this on a Saturday right now. So that gives me 2.5 hours. Now, I do want to do cardio as well. Unfortunately, I'm out of Gatorade. Now, I know you can do cardio, and even if you don't immediately, like, rehydrate, you're not gonna die. But I'm probably gonna have to buy some sort of Man, what they really need to start selling is, like, a non-sweetened version of Gatorade. I don't mean the zero sugar, fake sugar version of Gatorade, because that tastes it makes me physically ill, right? I don't want that. I like just like regular Gatorade, but without the sugar, right? Or even reduced sugar, like, use real sugar but just less of it. Instead, these are our options. It does kind of suck quite a lot. There must be, right? I don't know. Next time I'm at the pharmacy, I'll check to see. Surely a pharmacy of all places would be the place to find healthier hydration, electrolyte options, right? You would think. Yeah. There is a pharmacy on the way to the theater that the show is at, so I might if I'm early enough, I might pop in and I'll see what I can get. Obviously, I'll be pressed for time, so realistically, I'm probably just gonna end up grabbing the Gatorade, but whatever, man. It's one of those. I guess this qualifies as a first world problem. Yeah, definitely. 100%. All right. Are we done? Well, there's one place that we haven't looked where there could be interesting things. I was trying to run away from this guy, but I guess we gotta have this fight. Okay. Finish it. Do not Do not open that. There we go. And let us get a little bit of extra 40-80 favor. And now I think... Ooh, there's a thing. Now we can leave and go to the next round. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Alright, well, where's the exit? Have I walked past it? Yeah, I've walked very far away from where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Let me also take a look at yeah, we're very close to getting 50,000 minions. So let's take a look at our Rune of Prophecies. So 2 more Pandemonium Shrines, 2 more Buried Treasures, 2 more Riddle Dwarves. Let's see which of those we can make progress on in this realm. All the while going through some incredibly slow combat while we grind up our various achievements. Alright. I don't know why that guy got to take his turn. Maybe because Entangling Roots didn't stop him. Maybe he got a really lucky roll, who knows? Anyway, we're getting some nice resurrections, which I'm happy to see. Stop it. You're dead. Alright. We've got to kill some Imler and Imling hacks as our realm quest. Feeling pretty good about how we're going. Pretty soon we should be getting the achievement pop-up for 50,000 minions summoned. I'm gonna predict that we'll see it after this battle. Alright. There we go. Master Minions 9. Ooh, there's a Riddle Dwarf. We do want to see some Buried Treasure as well, or a Pandemonium Shrine. Either or. Either or. Ooh, right at the very end, we got some resurrections going, but then, because they all died, it stopped prematurely. Man, I don't know what the fuck the Siren Purifier is. Yeah, they really need to change Riddle Dwarves so that it only asks you about the gods and the realms. Is a life creature. Okay. All right. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's go through this fight. Yeah. Like I said, commentary for these next few episodes is gonna be like the gameplay itself. The commentary is gonna be a little bit on the slow side because what is there to say, right? We're just getting some of these some of this achievement grinding done. We just gotta keep doing it while or until these achievements have been successfully ground out, because that is the past tense of grind, but that seems wrong. Grinded? I feel like that almost sounds more correct if you're talking about grind in the video game sense and not grind in the like the culinary sense, like ground pepper, you know, that kind of thing. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Did mean to do that. Right, let's finish this realm. And let's go. Looks like we're not gonna get any resurrections in this battle unless we get a really lucky cast of Desperate Sacrifice, which did not happen. This time it happens straight away. But this time we are gonna get a lot of resurrections. Well, the usual amount of resurrections, but it's gonna lower the amount of minions that we got. Just because we had less time for sitting around summoning minions. Alright. Hit a couple of these, hit a couple of those. Gotta look through these realms because treasure maps and pandemonium shrines could truly be anywhere. Ooh, and it looks like there's more in this realm. Alright. Alright. And I guess that's all we get. I guess we can do a Hunter's Lodge. No reason not to. Okay. I mean, sure. What else? I think we're fully done with this realm. I mean, I could go all the way there and hit that other Hunter's Lodge, but I think we're better off just going into another realm. Looking for more stuff. Ooh, arachnid nest. Fun. There we go. There goes the resurrection parade. Like I don't even know what you would call this. I've been calling it the resurrection engine, but it really is a bit of a surreal situation when you think about it. Like, imagine it from the perspective of the enemies. Imagine what they must be thinking. Like they're just standing there. Nobody's taking their turns. Everybody's just watching this happen. And then at the end of it, the Corrupted Phoenix casts Star Pact. Oh my god. I was trying to avoid this dumpling, but I guess I guess he really had a death wish. More resurrections, Right, we are at close to an hour. I guess we'll keep going until an hour and 15 minutes. I really want to avoid that treasure. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This was really dumb. Oh, yeah. Managed to avoid him. Okay, well, well, I guess we're sitting here for a while. Yep. It's gonna be slow going for the next few episodes, but I'm gonna keep on doing this until we get these achievements done. Cause I like getting things permanently out of the way, just so that you never have to worry about them. And I think that's the best way to deal with these achievements. Alright. Another fight. Alright. And we do get the resurrections right at the end. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, come on, let's do a bit of that. After this realm, I'll check to see what sort of progress we made. Ooh, Pando Shrine. Which gives us another fight. And fights are chances to get grinding done. So we shouldn't be upset at the game giving us fights. There are just certain fights that we don't like. Treasure Golems being one of them. Right. Hit that, I guess. Go down. Get into another fight. Alright. This time we got it straight away. Would love to find like a buried treasure as well. Riddle Dwarf, you know, that kind of thing. What we'll do is we'll do one more realm after this one. And then we'll call it an episode. I guess we can spawn some more enemies just to get a bit more grinding done. Okay, that's good. Summoned another elite somewhere onto the map. So that's nice, I guess. I won't go out of my way to fight it, but if he comes across our path, if they come across our path, then we'll think about it. There's gonna be another elite somewhere on the map. Alright. Another dude dead. And go up and around. Let's see what else we can find. This time we get the resurrections happening. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Right. That's done. A mimic? Okay. Well, we'll do the fight, but we're not going to open the chest. All right. Get through this fight. Don't know what the problem was, why that fight was going so poorly, why it took so many tries. Was it because of some buff that he had? Probably. Alright. Do the scouting up here, nothing there. Anything useful here? Well, actually, yeah. A little bit of a flavor with Regalis. If I go down, there's gonna be nothing to the right. Then if we look through the rest of the map, there's that treasure golem that we don't care about. And then there's the exit. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's just take a look at what time we're at. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. So let's do one more realm. We need one more Riddle Dwarf, one more Pando Shrine, 2 more buried treasures. So let's do it like that. In Titan's Wound, I didn't want to open that chest, but I guess we get a free fight out of it. And then we don't actually have to open the chest afterwards, which I consider a bonus. The resurrections stopped, so I guess we're just summoning minions for the rest of this battle. Unless one of these guys wants to die. There we go. That should do it. are they so tanky? I don't know. I don't know, frankly, I don't care. We just need to... We need to get these guys done. Now, these guys are gonna have their own resurrections. Oh, no, they're not, because we have burned their corpses and Firestarter. I kind of don't mind if enemies resurrect, because it allows us to take more turns summoning minions in battle. Ooh, buried treasure. I do like to see that. Now this is going to be annoying because they're going to have a sturdy gargantuan who's going to have annoying amounts of damage reduction. Or is that good for us? That might be good for us actually. Might help us get a lot more grinding done. Well, no, because our guys are dead now. And as predicted, we've done close to no damage to this guy. Yeah, but now he's dead. And now we gotta find the gotta find the buried treasure. Alright, here come the resurrections. What? Hang on a second, what? Why did I get killed? Why did... Oh my... Hang on a second. Oh, that's dumb, dude. That's dumb, dude. That's fucking dumb, dude. And I didn't even get to pick up the buried treasure because of that nonsense. Oh. Oh, God. That's really dumb, man. Because of fucking animated gem. Oh my God. Animated fucking gem, dude. What a... It just isn't good, man. It just isn't good. Because it only has a chance of happening, and it casts a random spell. So in no universe is something like this a sensible part of your build. So dumb, dude. I feel really bad that we got that buried treasure and we didn't get to pick it up. So I'm gonna keep doing realms until we find another buried treasure, just because I'm spiteful like that. I was gonna end the episode, but now I'm gonna spitefully just keep going until I see another treasure map. Until I see another treasure map, I'm just gonna keep going. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the Res Phoenix B macro, just end battles immediately with Star Pact. all I want is a buried treasure. Don't care about anything else. And once we find the buried treasure, we can... Man, what? It's because the realm depth is too high. Well, at least we found one of these. Kingdom of Heretics is... Gone Furion. What's inside here? It's fucking garbage. Man, come on! I don't want to deal with this nonsense, man. Alright, dude. Give me a fucking buried treasure. Animated Gem is such trash, dude. It's such a trash thing. Yeah, just ignore all of this. Just ignore all of these. Fuck off, dude. Ignore all of these extra fights. Just run through realms until we see a buried treasure. I guess we'll do this quickly. Alright. We're finding everything except for the buried treasure, man. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think these are the masochists. Okay, so we've got to do one more of those. And there's the other one. We also got to find the other paintbrush. Which is over there. Right, let's quickly get that. And let's... Don't... no. Out of my way, dude. Alright. We're gonna be doing realm depths that are 2,000 levels below. There we go. Breakable objects. Now we gotta find let me check. Are we close to handing in this Rune of Prophecies? For some reason we haven't killed enough death and chaos creatures. So I guess we can do those in the next episode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you macro A just to get a little bit of extra grinding done in this realm. We're not gonna get that much grinding done because the microbots are gonna kill these guys way too quickly. Alright, we do not want to open any chests. Alright. good, 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 good. Let's just finish off this round. Got a few resurrections popping up right at the end. Okay. Alright, that's done. Okay, and let's just finish off this realm. Man, like that animated gem garbage is just so awful, dude. Anyway, almost done. Please fucking go away, protected enemies. I didn't mean to open that. Anyway, let's deal with these guys. And let's deal with these guys. And let's leave, I guess. Well, let's see, maybe we can... Actually, no, there's nothing else to look for in this round, right? Because we already found the buried treasure. We don't care about pandemonium shrines, we don't care about riddle dwarves anymore. And what time are we at? We're at 1 hour 17. You know what we're gonna do is... I'm gonna look for one more buried treasure. I'm gonna look for one more buried treasure to close out this episode. Get 2,000 notoriety and leave. That's the only thing you can really do there. And we'll get some more minion summons just to farm things out a little bit more. Ooh, and we got an exotic portal. Alright. Let's do it. I don't know what you are. You're the Haunting Glass. Pretty cool looking creature. If it has a useful trait, I wouldn't mind having that in my party. Okay, I didn't want to open that. Alright. Alright. Grab that, grab this, that, this, these, those, all of these, some of those go up, around, and if, you know what, if there isn't any buried treasure in this realm, I think we're gonna call it. I'm just a little bit annoyed because we could have finished the buried treasure. Actually, no, we probably wouldn't have finished it in this episode because I was probably gonna end the episode after that one realm. But then I got really annoyed that we weren't able to collect that buried treasure, and then we found one more buried treasure. So you know what? No matter what happens in this realm, I think we're just gonna end it after this. walk around to see what there is to find. Getting some resurrections done. Okay. Okay. Oh, well. That was quick, because they were at the top of the timeline and then they just died. Probably from the... Hey, look at that. At least we got something out of this episode. We got the Inquisitor quests done, and we get to see what the Inquisitor final costume looks like. And what time are we at? We're at 11:17. I've got a... I should have plenty of time to do my cardio. You can get some value out of the rest of the day. Man, fuck off, dude. So just skip your turn, dude. And we're already victorious. Please, just give me buried treasure, that'd be nice. But if you don't, I guess that's also fine. I didn't mean to open that treasure chest. Let's get into some fights. Summon some minions, and then close things out. Kinda do wanna... Kinda do wanna keep going until I get a buried treasure, but... I also kinda wanna move on with the rest of my day. So what are we at, in terms of how long we've been going? An hour 23, you know what? We're just gonna call it. We're just gonna call it. We've got a few death creatures to kill. We've got one more buried treasure to find. We're gonna do both of those things next episode. Both of those things next episode. So let's head home. Let's take a look at our new costume. Because, yeah, we have to change specializations anyway, so we are Inquisitor right now. So Tier 1, Tier 2, that's what we got right now, and then Tier... What the fuck? That was unexpected. I don't even know what this is meant to be. Some sort of, like a Dragon Ball Z situation. I don't know what's going on. But I guess it looks kind of cool. So we'll walk around with this for a little bit. Ooh, look how stylish we look. But then we immediately have to switch to the next class, which is the mermaid. Mermaid's probably... What? Oh, I need to switch to my mermaid. Wardrobe. What? Where is it, dude? Oh, it's after all of the master ones, because yeah, E comes after A. In the alphabet, it's on page 30, Mermaid Tier 1. We do not have the correct creatures. Do we at least have the correct... I guess anointments don't really matter. So let's swap to the correct... Party? Resurrection 2? Is there anything else we need to do? Not really. We're still waiting for this Rune of Prophecies to happen. Alright. I'm tempted to go into the realms to find another buried treasure, but we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna take a look at what sort of what sort of progress we made. We didn't hand in any Runes of Prophecy, but we did finish the realm quests for the Inquisitor, which means we're now on the... I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We need to look at the character... Oh boy, my voice is starting to go. We need to look at the character achievements. We didn't do any Rune of Prophecies progress. But we did get the Inquisitor stuff done, and now we are going to be on the Mermaid. Do I have the correct anointments? They look fine, although I'm gonna replace Dreadnought with Burn Their Corpses. Sorry, not Burn Their Corpses, with the Singleton. Okay. Next, let's look at some of the other achievement progress we made. Let's look at this. We've gone up to 6.68. That's stellar. Now let's take a look at our realm achievements. How are we doing for this stuff? We're past 97,000 for Homewrecker, which means less than 3,000 destructible objects, and about halfway for that for resource nodes, so that's pretty good. But the thing we've all been waiting for, how have we been doing for our battle achievements? Ooh, look at that, minions have already overtaken resurrections. So these minions are, like, I think we got like 30,000 minions summoned this episode. So in like 2 more episodes, we are going to finish Master of Minions, and then we can focus full time on resurrections, and then that'll hopefully be a little bit more, a little bit quicker. And then we're going to be playing as the mermaid, getting stuff done as the mermaid. And yeah, we didn't hand in any Runes of Prophecy. We don't care. These next few episodes are purely for achievement grinding. What do we get out of it? We got 30,000 minions summoned and about 6,000 resurrections. So we're getting some good stuff done. And like I said, we're gonna call it. We're gonna get this Rune of Prophecies done next episode. And I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me next time for more progress, and until then, take care.